Welcome to my channel. Before you skip this video, answer yourself one question. What if the only thing standing between you and fluent English isn't your grammar, your vocabulary, or your accent, but one simple habit you've ignored every single day? Stay with me because during the next few minutes, you may discover the secret that changes the way you learn English forever. Thousands of learners spend years memorizing rules, watching lessons, and filling notebooks with words. Yet they still hesitate when someone asks them a simple question. Why does that happen? The answer might surprise you. The problem isn't that you don't know enough English. The problem is that you haven't trained yourself to use it naturally. Today, that changes. Today, we begin a journey that is not about perfection, but about progress, not about fear, but about confidence, and not about complicated grammar, but about simple daily action. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that English no longer feels like a foreign language. Imagine speaking naturally, expressing your thoughts without translating every sentence inside your head, and smiling because you finally believe in yourself. That future is possible, but it starts with one decision, the decision to practice consistently. When I first began learning English, I believed fluent speakers had a special gift. I thought they were simply smarter than I was. Every time I listened to someone speaking confidently, I wondered if I would ever reach that level. I memorized vocabulary lists, read grammar books, and watched countless videos, yet when it was finally my turn to speak, my mind became completely silent. I knew many words, but they refused to come out. I felt frustrated and disappointed. Then one day, I stopped asking, "How can I become perfect?" and started asking, "What can I improve today?" That single question changed everything. Instead of trying to learn hundreds of words at once, I focused on using just a few words correctly. Instead of worrying about long conversations, I practiced one simple sentence. Every small success gave me confidence, and every confident moment encouraged me to continue. I realized that fluency isn't built during one amazing study session. It's built through hundreds of ordinary moments repeated every day. While making breakfast, I described my actions in English. While walking outside, I named the things I could see. While waiting for a bus, I created short conversations in my mind. These tiny habits seemed unimportant at first, but together they became the foundation of my confidence. The fear that once controlled me slowly disappeared because my brain became familiar with English. I wasn't forcing myself to learn anymore. I was living with the language. That is the secret many learners never discover. English becomes easier when it becomes part of your everyday life. You don't need expensive courses or perfect pronunciation to begin. You need courage to speak, patience to improve, and determination to continue when progress feels slow. Every great achievement starts with a beginner who refuses to quit. If you can speak one sentence today that you couldn't speak yesterday, you are already moving forward. Never underestimate the power of small victories. They grow quietly until one day they become extraordinary success. So from this moment, make a promise to yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting until you know every grammar rule. Stop believing you must sound perfect before opening your mouth. Your voice deserves to be heard exactly as it is today, because every sentence you speak is another step toward the confident English speaker you are becoming. The journey starts now, and together we will discover that the strongest habit in language learning is not talent, but consistency. Every new day is another opportunity to become the person you dreamed of yesterday. The most successful English learners are not the ones who never make mistakes. They are the ones who never stop trying. Think about it for a moment. Every confident speaker you admire once struggled to pronounce simple words, forgot basic vocabulary, and felt nervous during conversations. The difference is that they treated every mistake as a lesson instead of a reason to quit. From today, I want you to do the same. Replace fear with curiosity. Instead of asking yourself, "What if I fail?" ask, "What if this is the practice that changes everything?" That single thought has the power to transform your entire learning journey. Imagine planting a small seed in your garden. On the first day, nothing seems to happen. After 1 week, it still looks the same. Even after several weeks, you may wonder if it is growing at all. But beneath the surface, strong roots are forming. One day, a tiny green leaf appears. Soon it becomes a healthy plant, and eventually, a beautiful tree. Learning English works exactly the same way. Your daily practice may seem small, but every sentence you speak strengthens your confidence. Every paragraph you read improves your understanding. Every conversation builds a stronger connection between your mind and the language. Growth often happens quietly before it becomes visible. That is why patience is one of the greatest skills you can develop. Never underestimate 5 minutes of focused practice. 5 minutes every day is far more powerful than 5 hours once a month. Consistency creates results that motivation alone never can. Motivation comes and goes, but habits stay with you. Build habits that make English a natural part of your life. Read a short article while drinking your morning tea. Listen to an English podcast while walking. Describe your surroundings in simple English as you move through your day. These small actions may seem ordinary, but together, they create extraordinary progress. Soon your brain begins recognizing patterns automatically. You stop translating every sentence because English starts becoming familiar. That is when confidence quietly replaces fear. There will be days when you feel tired or discouraged. Those are the days that matter most. Anyone can practice when they feel motivated, but real growth belongs to those who continue, even when they do not feel like it. Tell yourself, today I will practice for just 5 minutes. Most of the time, those 5 minutes become 10, then 20, because starting is always the hardest part. Remember, you do not have to be perfect to improve. You simply have to begin. Every successful journey is built one step at a time. Celebrate every achievement, no matter how small it seems. Celebrate the first time you understand an English sentence without translating. Celebrate the first conversation you complete without giving up. Celebrate every new word that becomes part of your daily vocabulary. These victories remind you that your effort is creating real change. Never compare your progress with someone else's. Your journey belongs only to you. Some people learn quickly while others need more time, but everyone who continues eventually reaches their destination. Keep believing in yourself, even when progress feels slow. The future version of you is already waiting, a confident speaker who smiles during conversations, expresses ideas clearly, and inspires others to believe in themselves. Every word you speak today brings that future closer. So keep moving forward with courage, practice with purpose, and remember that the strongest learners are not those who know the most, they are the ones who refuse to give up. Your story is still being written, and the best pages are yet to come. There comes a moment in every learner's journey when something unexpected happens. One day, without even realizing it, you answer a question in English without translating it first. You finish a sentence without stopping to search for every word. You listen to someone speaking and understand more than you did a month ago. These moments may seem small, but they are proof that your hard work is paying off. Success rarely arrives with loud celebrations. Most of the time, it arrives quietly, hidden inside the small improvements you make every single day. That is why you should never ignore your progress. Every sentence you speak is another victory over the fear that once held you back. Every new word you remember becomes another key that opens new opportunities. Imagine walking through a dark tunnel with only a small flashlight. At first, you can see only a few steps ahead. You may wish you could see the entire path, but you cannot. The only choice is to keep moving forward, one step at a time. As you continue walking, the light moves with you, revealing more of the road. Learning English is exactly like that. You do not need to know everything today. You only need enough courage to take the next step. With every lesson, your path becomes clearer. With every conversation, your confidence becomes stronger. Soon, the tunnel that once seemed endless begins to disappear behind you. One of the greatest lessons you can learn is to stop being afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you are growing. Every successful speaker has made thousands of mistakes before becoming confident. They simply chose not to let those mistakes define them. Instead, they learned from them and continued moving forward. You can do the same. The next time you forget a word or pronounce something incorrectly, smile instead of feeling embarrassed. Tell yourself, I am learning, and every mistake is making me better. This simple mindset can completely change your experience with English. Another powerful habit is surrounding yourself with the language every day. Listen to English while cooking, exercising, or traveling. Read simple stories before going to bed. Speak aloud when you are alone. Describe what you see, what you feel, and what you plan to do tomorrow. These small daily conversations build fluency naturally because they become part of your routine. Before long, English stops feeling like homework and starts feeling like a friend that walks beside you wherever you go. There will also be moments when other people doubt you. Some may laugh at your pronunciation or question your progress. Do not allow their opinions to become your limits. Remember why you started this journey. You started because you wanted a better future, more opportunities, greater confidence, and the ability to communicate with people around the world. Those dreams are worth protecting. Every time someone doubts you, let it become another reason to work harder instead of giving up. The strongest people are not those who never face criticism. They are the ones who continue despite it. Keep believing in yourself even when others cannot yet see your potential. One day, they will notice the difference, but by then, you will no longer need their approval because you will know how far you have come. Every sunrise gives you another chance to improve. Every practice session strengthens your confidence. Every challenge teaches you something valuable. Do not rush your journey. Great things take time, and lasting success is built patiently, one day after another. The English speaker you dream of becoming is not far away. That person is growing inside you with every word you read, every sentence you speak, and every lesson you complete. Keep showing up, keep believing, and keep practicing because your future is being shaped by the choices you make today. Never stop moving forward because every small step is carrying you toward a life filled with confidence, opportunity, and endless possibilities. Your story is becoming stronger every day, and the best part of your journey is still waiting just ahead. As we come to the end of this journey, I want you to stop for a moment and think about how far you have already come. Maybe you still believe your English is not perfect, and that is completely fine. Perfection has never been the goal. Progress is the goal. Every word you have learned, every sentence you have spoken, and every minute you have spent practicing has made you stronger than you were yesterday. Sometimes we become so focused on how far we still have to go that we forget to appreciate the distance we have already traveled. Never forget that every confident English speaker was once a beginner who felt nervous, made mistakes, and wondered if they would ever become fluent. The only difference is that they continued when others stopped. Today, you have the same choice. You can allow fear to control your future, or you can let courage guide your next step. Choose courage every single time. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You wake up in the morning and English feels natural. You introduce yourself confidently, join conversations without hesitation, understand videos without subtitles, and express your ideas with a smile. That future is not created by luck. It is created by the small decisions you make every day. Every page you read, every conversation you practice, and every lesson you complete becomes another brick in the foundation of your success. There will still be difficult days. Some days you will feel tired, distracted, or discouraged. Those are the days that matter the most because they reveal your commitment. Anyone can study when they feel excited, but true champions continue even when motivation disappears. Discipline is what carries you forward when inspiration is nowhere to be found. Build a routine that becomes part of your daily life. Spend a few minutes speaking English every morning. Read something simple before bed. Listen to English while traveling or exercising. These small habits may not seem extraordinary, but together they create extraordinary results. Remember that fluency is not about speaking quickly or using difficult vocabulary. It is about communicating clearly, confidently, and naturally. The most powerful conversations often use the simplest words. Do not worry about sounding perfect. Focus on expressing your thoughts honestly. Your confidence will grow every time you choose communication over perfection. Along this journey, be patient with yourself. Celebrate every improvement, no matter how small it may seem. Celebrate understanding one more sentence than yesterday. Celebrate remembering a new word. Celebrate speaking even when you feel nervous. These moments are proof that you are becoming the person you once dreamed of being. Never compare your progress with anyone else's because your journey is unique. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. If you become a little better every day, your future will be brighter than you can imagine. Believe in your potential even when you cannot yet see the results. Great achievements are built quietly through consistent effort. Every practice session plants another seed of confidence, and one day those seeds will grow into opportunities you never expected. Perhaps your English will help you get your dream job, travel the world, study abroad, or make lifelong friends from different countries. Those opportunities begin with the simple decision to keep learning today. Before we finish, I want you to make one promise not to me, but to yourself. Promise that you will never let fear decide what you are capable of achieving. Promise that you will continue practicing even when progress feels slow. Promise that you will believe in your ability to improve because every successful learner started exactly where you are today. You already have everything you need to begin. You have your voice, your determination, and your willingness to grow. Those qualities are more valuable than perfect grammar or an advanced vocabulary. So, stand tall, believe in yourself, and keep moving forward with confidence. Your English journey is only beginning, and every day is another opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more confident than the day before. Thank you for spending this time with me. I truly believe that if you continue learning with patience, courage, and consistency, you will achieve your goals. Keep speaking, keep smiling, keep believing, and remember this simple truth. Every word you speak is another step toward the confident, fluent English speaker you are becoming. Your future is waiting, your dreams are possible, and your success starts with the next sentence you choose to say. Keep going, never give up, and I will see you in the next lesson. Until then, take care of yourself, keep practicing every single day, and let your confidence grow one word, one sentence, and one conversation at a time. Your best chapter has not been written yet, it begins today.